I'm riding straight, I'm straight. Then you just bend the lower legs a little bit. But you don't,
Yeah.
because when you, if you put your weight side to side,
Yeah.
that just bends her and sends her crooked. So a good exercise is to get on, plant yourself on the quarter line, because your diagonal is hard to feel straight.
Yeah.
And okay, you were good, you drifted that far towards there, that's not straight, but if you're watching her, you don't notice that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to watch the arena.
Okay.
And then you're straight here, you're even here.
Yeah.
It isn't, it's more, it's like lean back and push the new inside seat bone forward. No, not like, that's not lean. Just collapse, like this. Now, take your feet out of straight. Now, lift your right seat bone and slide it forward. No, that's leaning on your left hip. You can't do that. Just pick up your right seat bone. That's for the new right lean. Okay? And push it and pull it forward. Now get straight in the middle. Now pick up your left seat bone. Not your leg. Pick your left seat bone. That's for the new left seat. So it isn't lean on the new inside seat bone.
So, okay, I'm going to pick that up at the same time, put my right leg back just a little bit.
Pick the left seat bone up.
And simultaneously,
Put the right leg back.
okay.
So it's like this slides forward and up, which will keep you back. If you pick it up, you lean back.
Okay.
If you push it down, you lean forward. You don't push the seat bone down. Lift the left seat bone, at the same time, just bend your right knee and slide your right leg down. Now lift that, because you get kind of heavy on that left seat bone. Now lift the left seat bone up. Push forward, push your right leg back. Now change your hip. Now switch it. Now lift the right bone up, lift the left back. Now lift it up. Yeah. Lift the other one. Lift the other one.
Hard to lift it up.
I know.
That's really
and that's
hard.
why you can't lean forward.
Yeah.
You gotta get your belly up out of the way and stay back and push the seat bone forward, push the seat bone forward. So you lift this one, drop this one, lift this one, drop that one, and then just change the lower leg from the knee. Don't try to gun it in. You signal, but it's that there's more of the change as you change the lower leg behind. And so you don't want to go, when you go like that, it collapses your behind. You down a little bit. And you've got to really stay up here. It isn't lean back, it stays tall.
Okay.
If your tummy collapses, it drops your chest onto the horse. When you drop your chest onto the horse, you drop the leg. Just keeping this up out of the way,
Okay.
that's what I have to think.
Okay.
Because if I think lean back, I do this. That ain't lean back, that's collapse.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, now canter around and just practice lifting up a little bit. And then feel her a little more with your upper legs and your seat bones. And just relax your lower leg. Lift your chin up to get it out of the way. Good, now lift your chest up. And then canter down the quarter line and be a little more forward with a little more gas from your tailbone. Keep your lower legs off, you look straight with your seat. More gas from your tailbone. Good, now change to the left, to the right. Good, now sit up, little half halt with your body, straight. Good, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, and change back. Good, straight up, and then change. Good, straight up, and change. Good, walk. Does that help a little bit? Yeah. You cannot do this. You cannot do that. If you need to be more forward, all you need to do is get taller here and ride her dead ass in the middle of the saddle with your tailbone. And the tailbone makes you more forward, not your legs. Try that again. If you feel your tailbone slide to one side of the saddle, you're going to make her crooked behind. Sit up again. So on the change, you're going to think lift, tall, tailbone in the middle. Just change your legs. Lift your chest, stay in the middle, and change your legs. Lift your chest. Stay in the middle, Okay, now. So now walk a minute. Because one terrible thing happened. What was it?
Okay, down. No, what else did I do?
You drifted to the rail. You weren't straight. You weren't on your line of travel. You drifted to the rail because this gets real heavy, and this gets down, and then she goes over like that.
Push her.
So you've got to think, keep this part of you down more. This has to come down so this can come up.
All right.
Okay,
Well, I
you're
think if I can keep my legs pretty even too to my knees, that's going to help too.
Yes. And the right lower back has to help the core. So you have to think, push this shoulder blade down and this up to lift the left hip. No. Right here. This has to contract. No, the left contract. Make a little arch there. There. Push this together and lift it up. There. For that. The muscle under your bra strap has to disappear. Yeah. That spreads your chest. So in the left, to stay straight or left, she gets you like this a little bit. That way. And that's a seat. Then the right seat has to step in the middle. Because your weight falls off the right side a little bit. Yeah. Collapses your left side, she drifts to the rail. Okay? So pick her up again. And you can go on the center line if you want. Look up. Now keep your right upper body a little firm. No, half off your back. Stay tall, relax. So you got to stay tall but soft in your hips. So the driving is just stay tall. Now leg yield her right to left. Leg yield right to left. Okay, that's a half pass. So there, when you went over, the haunch led, didn't it? Counter flexor to the right. And line up dead straight on something. Have a little renvers feel in the canter. Renvers, and she doesn't go to the right. No.
How do I get the renvers at the canter?
Look over at the rail. Line her up to the fence. Look at the right side. Look at the right rail while you're going. So, stay on the quarter line, but look at the railing over there. Turn your chest toward the railing. There. Get yourself off your left seat bump. There. Now you're square to the rail. Turn your head to the rail and look at the rail. That's better. So you look at the railing, even though you're in the quarter line, get a little lighter on your left seat. Pat her with your left hand. Pat her with your left hand. Keep her straight with the right rein and pat her with the left hand. There. So if you pat with the left hand, your right side should be looking at the rail and holding her straight and keeping the right side of her coming a little forward. Pat her with your left hand. There. Pat her with your left hand again. There you go. Now she's straighter. You're straighter. Shorten your reins a little bit. Look at the rail. Just delete a lot of the strength from your left side. Just let your left side go along for the ride. Find some rhythm with it. There, relax your left side. There, look up. That's better. You get a little bit too strong on your left side. So let your left side soft. It's the inside. It's the supple side. There, support the outside. There you go. There you go. Good. That's perfectly straight, okay? Look up. Soften your left side. You don't need so much left side. Let it be tall, let it be pretty. There, now do change to the right. There. There you go. Look up. Your left side gets real strong and real short, and that makes you crooked. Keep your right side nice and tall, and just make your left side tall than that. Good. Now change to the right. Good. Then she drifts to the rail. Okay, go ahead and walk a minute. Now get up and get tall on the left. Get tall, soft. Now change to the left. Good. Get tall on the left, not strong. Be soft on your left side. Fluid. There. Good. Now walk. So those were straight. You feel the difference?
Yeah.
You get kind of... This side gets real, like...
Straight in, yeah.
Just let me... It's a little bit the strength to hold your left side tall and soft so she can change underneath you. If you clamp your left side down, her haunch is going to curl around it.
And that's what's happening.
Yeah. Now the change was really straight, and then where did she drift off your line of travel? To the right. Okay, then you have to think, if you have to leg yield her, you're doing a half pass, not a leg yield. So a leg yield, the horse is straight, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so say you did your change and she's straight, and then all of a sudden she's drifting over here.
Yeah.
Okay, then just think, sit up, take the right shoulder back to the left. Use the right rein in your right upper leg, and ride the shoulder off the rail, and do not let the head bend left. Because you got to bring the shoulder, not the neck.
Okay.
And if your left hand grabs the neck, it's hard for her to get the shoulder under it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so let's do that again. And then you'll see on the video, so come down just like you did, on the left lead. Left side tall, really tall, really tall. Then all you do, keep your left side tall, put your lower leg back from the knee. Now real tall. And soft on your left side too. Real tall, tall. Now keep your left side tall in the change. And change. Good. Now, right in the middle, left side tall, right side firm, change. Change to the left. Good, tall, change to the right. Good, walk. That was your best one. So I wouldn't even think about making the count until you can ride her straight. And I wouldn't even worry about the diagonal line until you can ride her straight, change, ride her straight. And it's being able to not correct, it's being able to stay in the center and not get off the center. And I think you're using a lot too much body language to do the change. You're making it way too hard. Because it's a little bit feeling the balance first. And it isn't driving her forward, it's you just sit tall and keep the rhythm with your tailbone. And then every change you think this. And then you'll land, and this happens. And change. Land, get straight, get even, get in the middle, and change. So you feel where she kind of fishtails out from under you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Then you can add the count, but you can't add the count until you can keep her straight in like doing 3 different changes.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And you can't keep her straight watching her. You have to watch somewhere where you're going. Watch the rail, watch a letter.
Yeah.
Your sense of straightness is good when she's straight,
Yeah.
but
It's getting her there.
it's getting her there. And she's, you know, her balance is a little downhill. So when you collapse your stomach or drive a hip in, you drive her down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's more keeping your hip light. Does that make sense? Light enough under you and just swinging it forward and back a little, not side to side. But that last,
Thing of not using my lower